Welcome everybody. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at a Rosecraft Blades Savage Creek Gunstock Jack. Here's the box. Blurred out my shipping info here. We open up the box, and what do I see when I open up the box but a whole handful of that brown packing paper? We ditched that to the side because nobody likes brown packing paper. But we have the knife box. Go back up there. We have Rosecraft Blades sticker, established 2021. We make knives for people who love knives. This is going on my toolbox. And the legendary Jolly Rancher hard candy, cherry flavored. I love that. They threw candy in with the shipment. What do you know? I'm going to be sucking on that later. But here's the box. We open up this box, and what do we get? We got another box. Eat this old box out of the way. Open this up. What do we get? We get this box shell. We eat that out of the way. Now we see butcher paper. Get rid of that. So now we are left with the Savage Creek Gunstock Jack with black micarta and the spade stainless steel inlay. I'm not getting too much into the materials other than the blade is made out of D2 steel because they seem to have changed recently and they may change again. So don't want to get too stuck on whatever's going on with the steels here. But I love gunstock knives. I would love to get me a Jack Wolf knife. I love that gunstock there. But until I can afford a Jack Wolf, we're going with this guy right here. And this guy is awesome. It is really, really well made. It's smaller than I thought it would be. I read the dimensions online, but reading the dimensions and feeling the dimensions are two different things. That's what she said. But it's about the size of a Victorinox Swiss Army knife 91mm. Just for size comparison, if you have one of these, this is about the size of that knife right there. Just so you know. And it's not a small knife by any means, but it's not as big as I thought it would be. I thought it would be more like my Kershaw Culpeper here. A little bit bigger. But, you know, this is like my perfect size for a knife for the way I am. But this is also a perfect size for a knife. And I just love how my middle finger just hooks onto that gunstock portion right there when I'm using this knife. It is really nice. Like, I have lanky hands, so I get a full 4-finger grip here. If you've got ham hands, you may have to choke up on that choil a little bit to get a full 4-finger grip. But this is awesome. This is a good clip point on here with a solid swedge. Really sharp out of the box. We have Rosecraft stamped here at the bottom. We have the maker's mark, D2 steel, and all that fun stuff over here, model number. Blade centering, spot on. The micarta came out of the box slippy, but I can feel that over time that's going to get a little bit more grippy as it rubs against the lint in your pocket and stuff. It's a very slim knife for a single blade. Gets a little wider at the pommel there, which is nice. Gives you some grip. We have a nice spade inlay here. The bolsters are nice with a pinch there at the base. These are just, this is a delightfully made knife. I do feel that the pull is maybe a bit too strong on this knife because I have softer fingernails, but some of you guys out there with tough fingernails probably don't care too much. But I have thinner and softer fingernails, so this is like borderline, getting close to the borderline of where I say I don't want the pull any stronger. This is a comfortable enough pull for me, but it is kind of getting up there a little bit. But the walk and talk is really, really nice. And that half stop is super, super solid, super, super safe. This guy is fantastic. There's no harsh spots anywhere on this guy. The spine is just rounded over enough that you may or may not be able to use it with a ferro rod. I feel like you could, especially the swedge part. That's just sharp enough for a ferro rod. But this is just a classy gentleman's knife. It runs about 60 bucks on their website, give or take. But this thing, I gotta say, I am loving this. Despite being smaller than what I thought it would be, this is actually like right up my alley for pocket knives. And if you're ever interested in a Rosecraft blade, go check them out. This is really good stuff. rosecraftblades.com. They've got traditional knives, some modern knives, and like a clash of modern and traditional. I'll be honest, I really only like the traditional knives there, but I've got picky tastes. You might absolutely adore their stuff. But I'm a little bit of a picky guy. I like just the traditional knives that they have. So yeah, hopefully you'll be seeing more of these knives on my channel, because these are like right up my alley in tastes on knife styles. So thank you for listening to me rant and ramble in this short video here. I will be eating that Jolly Rancher later tonight before bed. So hope you found this video useful, informational. Hope it helps you build your EDC to your standards. And until the next time, farewell, carry well, and bye-bye.